Hello, Rebel and Rebril. I'm Zinj, and in a moment of hubris, I signed up to the Mentor program. So this is me commentating a game by Mmcnaughton, who's been assigned as my mentee, playing Nurgle. I signed up as a Chaos coach, but it turns out Chaos isn't particularly good or easy to do when you just learn the game. Neither's Nurgle, to be honest. But Nurgle was what was needed, so Nurgle is what I'm apparently giving some feedback on. So, this is a College League match against a Lizardman team that I just missed the name of. So we'll look at that in a second, against Mmcnaughton's Highland Avengers. Oops. So, let's see where we're up to. So Mmcnaughton chose to receive, probably the right choice actually. So as Nurgle are great at defense. I would normally kick first as Nurgle, I think, unless I'm facing quite a bashy team, which you can say Lizard is. Lizard are, well, the absolute masters of being a hybrid team. Strong, lots of strong Sauruses, lots of strength on the team, and fast, slippery skinks. Let's see how everything else is shaping up. What have I done here? Okay, so Mmcnaughton's got 3 rerolls and a wizard, very nice, against 3 rerolls. So it looks like neither side's got fame. 4 and 4, 7 and 2. But it seems like Mmcnaughton should have fame, unless I'm just missing it. There we go. Yeah, so fame can be quite nice too. Quite like to have the fame. Probably fine. So let's just take a look at the teams. So there's a single Pestigore with sure hands. Not what I would have chosen straight off, but too late for that now, as we've discussed. I'd like to give every Pestigore block first, probably, then see how they develop, because if someone rolls plus movement or plus agility, they're your ball handler for sure. If they get strength, probably a good surfer or a killer. I guess that's what you're going to see. Or if they roll a double, what we should do, I would build them as a safety with diving tackle. That's probably just me. And on the rest of the team, oh, where's the skills gone? What am I doing with this match? Oh, a kick rotter, that's quite nice. A block warrior out of 3 warriors. And the Beast of Nurgle with Guard, which is a great first skill. Either Guard and or Stand Firm want to be your first 2 skills, so that looks good. And we're against a Block Saurus, a Mighty Blow Saurus. Guard, Kroxigor, also very nice. Probably one of the best big guys along with the Beast of Nurgle. Anything else? Catch Skink, probably a decent choice. Diving Tackle Skink, very annoying. And that looks like that's it. Bench of 1 Skink. No bench for the Nurgle yet. Hopefully they can get some kills to sort that out. And we're setting up in offense here. Quick snap. So what can you do with a quick snap? If he had set up a bit further forward, you could always set up for a quick snap, which it looks like he has done. If the Saurus were closer to the line of scrimmage, you might get a free block in. But a quick snap, classic kickoff result. Go for the ball, try and improve your blocks. You might move these guys around sometimes to try and improve the angle you can hit from, but that's quite a minor thing. Instead, this looks like quite a wide setup, which is decent. Defense against a blitz for sure, that's quite nice. Now that the risk of the blitz is gone, you can bring up the ins, try and cage up, I assume. So, what do you do first? You block with this warrior after moving anyone. That's your safest action. That turn 1 thing needs to go away. And I guess you blitz one of the other Sauruses, because you can't do much else. Probably with a warrior, assisted by a rotter. Not that exciting to begin with. We'll see how the game goes. The wizard's huge though. A wizard you want to keep in hand as long as you can, as long as you use it at the right time. you want to keep it there as a threat more than something you actually use, as it should force your opponent to play a bit differently, a bit less efficiently, as they should position themselves to defend against the wizard. But the threat of the wizard can actually be more important than the wizard itself. Just pushes on the Saurus, which is upsetting. There's the warrior blitz. And push. That's a shame. I might have pushed him there and brought the other rotter into assist. Leave this warrior touching Skink. But with regard to Kroxigor, he'd probably just get blocked away anyway. I'm not too sure. But all pushes, that's upsetting. Your hand's actually doing a thing there. Perfect little cage behind the line of scrimmage. And the beast goes really stupid, so without causing a turnover, the dice are pretty mean there. That's probably one of the worst first turns you can have on offense. And probably a reason not to want to receive first. That was just unfortunate. Nothing to be done about that. Not something you should be spending a reroll on. Oh, looks like the lizard's also just rolling bushes. That's quite nice. I'd probably ideally leave one of these to tie up the Kroxigor and hopefully dodge the other out at the end of my turn. Nice defensive positioning we're seeing here. Very pow and tackle zone on the ball. Saurus. And that was, you could say that was a mistake, because if he'd done this blitz first or earlier, he could then position the Kroxigor in here and have prehensile tail on the ball as well as guard, which would have been massive. So a bit of a misplay there, I'd say. But okay. Ooh, and a Skink having to take both down. Not very nice, but they both survived. A bit annoying that you didn't get an armor break on the armor value 7. Okay, how's this look? So, we've got a Saurus in the ball. Generally, you kind of have to then use your blitz there, get him away, rather than risk the dodge, unless this is, say, an agility 4 or 2 heads, or dodge, goat. I would just leave this rotter tying up this Kroxigor, and in general against low team value lizards, you just want to man mark all the Sauruses as much as you can. It's risky, but there's a reason they try and take break tackle first, that they basically can't dodge. Well, they can dodge in a 5+, and some coaches will do that, but it's going to fail more often than it's going to succeed. So we've got 7 turns to score in. They look like they set up quite well to defend here. It'd be nice to have some guard in here, so the beast, I guess. So the speed of the beast is a problem. Movement 4. So ideally, block this guy out of the way. This is a pain. I guess you'd want to blitz this Saurus out of the way and then get the beast down here if you could. But you have to, or you probably want to blitz this Saurus. You don't have to. You could stand this guy up, but you're going to have to make that dodge, and if you fail it, a Skink could get in there. So a tricky place to be in. See what happens. Not so sure about pulling back so far, with how slow, how slow Nurgle are. So pretty much having to reroll that. The lack of block costing a bit there, but I guess your hands did its thing. Although this is another reason that you want to take block on everyone as soon as possible, if not wrestle. We get that guy down, so I'd put him next to the warriors, tie him up again, and next to this rotter, I guess. I'm going to set up a new cage there, so with that block out the way, the cage is pretty safe for this turn. Beast is going somewhere. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I like that. It's a very nice position. Piece. Yeah. Yeah, you know. This looks good. I like that. Not the best input. Not the best commentary. I guess I'm enjoying watching this match a bit too much right now. So, what are the lizards going to do? Well, they've got this very defensive wall up here. He's shown that he likes to blitz the corner of the cage away, so having the warriors up front is a good idea. This I just really like. I just keep letting the Kratzgor hit that rotter all game. He's only got boneheads, which is a shame. You know, he's not really stupid. He doesn't need any support to keep hitting him, and he's got mighty blow, so it'll probably take out the rotter sooner rather than later. But you're also risking a 1 in 9 both down there. Anyway, what do the lizards do? They clearly block this rotter away. Maybe just screen up in front of the cage. We'll see. Ink block? Why not? Oh. The both downs and pushes are coming thick and fast here. So I really would have liked to have had that Saurus tied up, but he can only really move there or next to the beast, so put himself there rather than getting the block in, so that's actually quite good from Mmcnaughton. I'd now just leave these two here and try and push everybody else forwards. So a classic ink assist coming in. He's not using his mighty blow, which seems like another mistake, although he wasn't in the best place to do so, because he really wants to get this cage corner down. Everyone's just rolling pushes today. He doesn't follow up because he just gets blocked back with block, which doesn't really want to happen. He leaves this here. Another both down. So on the subject of Pestigore level ups, and I mentioned if you took strength you might make him a surfer rather than a killer. Having a frenzy piece is amazing, and someone like this, it basically stops your opponent from being able to position near the sidelines like this, and that would be an easy surf with a frenzy Pestigore. With 1 assist, strength 4, horn splits, and he'd be off the pitch. But you probably know that. So this ink, it's quite good marking up skinks because they're not agility 4 normally. They've always got that risk of failing the dodge and injuring themselves. You want to be marking the skinks as much as you want to be marking the Saurus. Very mark heavy game, I guess, playing Lizardmen, at least the way I play against them. Oh, just pushes. Everyone's rolling pushes. This would be very frustrating. I quite like to see the Beast of Nurgle block here, though it's quite risky against this guy with block, but you get a push or better, and then you're marking these 3 players with this guy on the other side, and no one can do much about it. That would be nice to see. Both coaches being a little cautious of each other. I guess that gets you away from these guys being marked up, but I guess I would have blitzed this Saurus. Even if you can't save him straight away, you can put him back onto the sideline. And if that's a POW, or even if it's not a POW, it basically forces him to make a block there. Forcing your opponent to do things is what wins you the game. That and positioning. So we do see the beast block. Him on the floor, so much better place we're in now. Nice. Yeah, so that's good. Let's see what Graves does. No, he does use the mighty blow. Speed, very fast speed of Lizardman coming in. Quite handy there. No armor break. That's good news. That's the assist coming in. Well, pretty much what you expect to see. Lots of blocks. Lots of POWs, unfortunately. And not a single arm break. Well, this Rotter's doing a fine job, just wants to stand up, come back in here. Beast is doing a great job. If he doesn't get knocked down, you've got a guard assist there, a guard assist on one of these. Maybe even the skink for 3 dice, that'd be nice. And a somewhat flimsy looking wall of skinks there. Tentacles doing its thing, lovely. So that was a great turn for Mmcnaughton, actually. No removals, no armor breaks at all. Everything went exactly how you wanted to, I suppose. You've got this Saurus to deal with. I would use the block warrior, get him down, rather than risk and use the blitz from the Pestigore. I blitz him probably there. Well, I blitz him, and if he's not down, I put him there, stand this player up and move this one away. Or if I don't get him down, I just push him back here, stand this player up and move this one away. Like I say, if you can tie them up, if you can get them marked, they don't have break tackle. There's not much they can do. Oh, what's the reason for this? Just a straight block? I guess it is. So with that push, really want to put him here, because if he goes here, he can effectively block this Rotter again, and move next to the ball carrier. You know, it's a 1 dice block unless he brings in an assist, which he probably will do to like cancel out the Rotter. But if you put him here, all he can really do is block this Rotter again, or blitz to get away. But before these blocks, is there anything else you should be doing? This Rotter's not doing a lot. You could perhaps move this warrior over here and move the Rotter over here. Does that leave the ball too exposed? Maybe. You have to be thinking about what can happen next here. So, you know, this guy's clearly going to get blocked out of the way, so is this one. So the players here are important. Just another push on the skink, unfortunately. But it gets you next to the beast, and that's important. And the reason for taking that block is you can... it's one of these skinks. Again, I would have done the pseudo surf and push this skink towards the sideline instead, basically forcing him through a tackle zone. Not that it matters for a skink, but it is 2 dodges rather than 1 to get away. Oh, another both down. Rerolling to pushes. This is an annoying, frustrating game. With all these guys marked up, try best actually blocking the skink with the beast. But do you use the beast of Nurgle? Maybe not in this situation. You know, a lot of the time he wants to just sat there providing assists with his guard. The risk of really stupid probably isn't worth the block here. This isn't great, moving him across. This guy can get blocked out of the way. I suppose you're thinking you can protect the ball carrier from either side that way. But if it was there... no, I guess there's not a lot, not a lot you can do. Like I said at the start of the turn, I think I would have blitzed this Saurus away, and based on what happened, tried to move the rest of my team a bit further down this way, risking getting hemmed in at the sideline. But with these guys marked up, these guys in a bit of a scrum here, you've only really got this one Saurus to worry about then, and a bunch of skinks. Oh, lovely. Look at that. You had another both down. So, turn 4, and both coaches down to 1 reroll. First on a break, just a scum. Done. King providing that tackle zone so he can get back on the ball. Push for him, which is quite good news. And now you'll see more of this, where a Saurus will basically do a blitz to free themselves to get in that position. Thanks to all the dudes over here, he couldn't get onto the ball safely. No, he couldn't do. Lovely big scrum here. And we didn't use the Beast of Nurgle, so that was the right thing to do there, I think. Oh, look at that. Double skull. The icing on the cake would have been if you could get an arm break too. But that... Does that free him up? No, I'd leave. You need to leave him there. It gives you a turnover, and that's what Nurgle want to be doing, causing turnovers. Not actually killing everyone, but winning through attrition, or at least winning through removal of rerolls is my way I play them. You know, they're primarily a control team rather than a murder team. And that's what they excel at. So this is quite good. Easy 2 dice block, push him back. I push the skink towards the sideline, get the ball free, mark him up. Looking quite good. Oh no, that seems wrong. Oh no, you gotta save him. Okay, fair enough. Is that a 3 dice too? Fair enough. Can't complain about that. In fact, that was probably the better choice. It pays off. What do we need to worry about now? Well, this piece of Nurgle doesn't have stand firm. So this Saurus with block could get a 1 dice block against him by cancelling this assist quite fairly easily, leaving this Saurus free to come and blitz the ball carrier. If I wanted done that instead, I would maybe have even just hid behind the warrior and see what happens next. Pretty risky though to be standing on the sideline like that. This rotter was free, but actually I just run him down here to protect the ball and just gone for the block here. The thing with marking the Saurus is if you've got 2 players on one of yours, they're usually just going to block one of the other 3, so that's not what I'm going for, but it's not too bad. Ooh, the power on the skink is nice. And in this situation I will be taking the block with the beast now to get him onto this other skink. That's probably more important than tying up the one skink on the floor there. That's probably the right place to put him. If he wants to come down here, he has to do 2 free dodges. Even if he didn't follow up. Maybe I want to follow up actually though. So the Saurus is free. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go for it. Easy. Easy sacking the ball there. Plus skinks being annoying in the way. He gets him down. Quite a good scatter, Mmcnaughton. This isn't, it could have done with him. Oh no, that's okay. Getting the push is okay. But really what you want here is an assist on this Saurus. Oh, that's quite nice. So the warrior can block him away and the Pestigo can just pick up the ball. As it is, you probably need to blitz with the Pestigo and then pick up the ball. And then you're in a bit of a pickle of getting down the field, but we'll see how this goes. I guess not using the beast was the right choice again. Forcing 1 die blocks is really good. I think that was a mistake. I think I should have pushed you behind the beast and freed up this Saurus to get around here and be a pain as well. Oh, I didn't notice the bonehead on the crack skull. And they were both down, and that's exactly why you want to be forcing 1 die blocks. Okay, so turn 6, 3 turns to score. Really need to get this safe. There's only 1 skink to be a pain here. One up here that's going to run around, and there's this one on the beast. Got a bunch of players on the floor. Probably just stand these ones up. Get the beast back in action. Let's see. So you could risk a 1 dice block with this guy. He does have blocks, so you know it's only a 2+ to not fail. And get the Saurus down. So actually, 1 dice block with block, worth taking. That then lets you pick up the ball and blitz the skink. And leave these guys tied up, hopefully. They can blitz one of them free. But you can get him free, get the skink, get a rotter in the way. Probably get a rotter to come down here and block these guys off. At least that's what I'm thinking right now. I guess that... Seeing as this guy's just going to stand up, I think we'll just put this warrior here instead, giving more access to this section of the pitch. Movement 4 is quite painful to work with, so you want to be thinking about where you want to get to soon rather than this turn. And that applies to every player, I guess. I guess that's not too bad. The Croxigal can usually come in with an assist here somewhere. Be annoying. Whew. So, just had a quick break, just to try and remember where we're up to. Well, that's quite good. Yeah, that's a much better way of producing two dice blocks to free up this Pestigor. Very nice. Ooh, our break, that helps. Yep, there's the blitz and pickup. Oh, that's painful. But a POW's really good. Shame it's not a stun. I think I would have just potatoed the ball now down the pitch as much as I could. The Saurus are very fast, but he's basically going to have to blitz to get this one free. Aim for this one. Maybe. He's going to have to blitz. Skink and the Saurus would be on there. Tying up the diving tackle, Skink, which is very important. And you've got 3 or 2 turns after this to score in, so that sounds doable. Probably still want to even risk the beast there, even with a 3 dice block. If that was really stupid, that Skink's just coming straight in onto the ball, and diving tackle's going to be a right pain to deal with. That's nice. Got that Skink from doing a lot. I mean, he'll probably just block him out of the way, and then the Skink down here. Still. It's probably the best place to put him still. Oh, it's all on tentacles. Doesn't blitz him free, so I'm probably looking for a Skink blitz here. Oh. There we go. Nice blow, doing no more than stun still. This is going very well, I'd say, for the Nurgle. Ooh. Oh, that is really upsetting whenever that happens. Oh, this should be easy. Easy to score from here. However, don't want to score in this turn, because Skinks probably can score, or have a decent chance of scoring in 2. So, you just want to basically kill this Skink as much as possible. Probably blitz him here if you don't knock him down, and cover him with the Rotter as well. When the pests go down, cover off all these Saurus. Movement 8, I still wouldn't risk trying to get this, let this diving tackle Skink go free yet. So yeah, dodge, probably put him here. Put this Rotter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You want to put him there. So that is a go for it. No rerolls as well. Just realised myself there's no rerolls. Still. Is it worth? Was that worth the risk? Well, it's what I said. But knowing you've got no rerolls, if it goes here, 2 dodges into what has to be an uphill dice block, so a decent chance of being okay. Even so, he's got a 50-50 of getting you down, maybe. If it had worked, that's three dodges to get out. Yeah, it was worth the risk. Ooh, not a regen either. Annoyingly, this is the guy on 5 of 6 SPP. He really wants to be levelling up. But don't need badly hurt at least. But that's going to be very painful. With just 2 strength 4 against 6. 6 strength 4 and a strength 5. Yeah, this is going to be difficult. Foul appearance working. Which means ball's pretty much safe. It's probably still worth dodging him out and placing the skink somewhere. You're going to blitz him away, but it's only 2 dice without a reroll and no block, so that's probably the best move he could take right now. I guess ideally he'd get the diving tackle on here too. 1, 5, 6, 8. You go for it, so it's worth trying at the end. But no. But if you did get that diving tackle out, you place him here, at least I would, and then whichever one you blitz, you can't really get away from the other, so you kind of have to blitz the diving tackle, push him away, and then dodge out. And that, without a reroll, that would not be easy. That was a little bit lucky. That was kind of pointless. Yep, not worth risking anything else. Without any rerolls, so it just runs in for the score. Question is now, can he do a 1 turn? Probably not. And if not, will he get a riot? Get 2 turns to score. So the main thing here is to defend the 2-turn riot touchdown. And what does that mean? That means I go for a chevron defense. I wouldn't go for the anti-1-turn touchdown defense. Can I do a 1 turn? Only got 8. No one's got sprint. So we need 3 pushes to do a 1 turn. It's possible, but not likely, especially not with any rerolls. The real risk is a riot. So to set up for that, I'd probably have the beast. Bear. 2 players here, 2 players here, and 2 players around here. Just skip ahead a bit. So he's going for the 1-turn touchdown here. We'll see how that goes. Oh, and the... Never mind. Just going to see what the kickoff result was, because I've already forgotten. Anyway, 1-0 up, and you just have to defend, which is pretty tough, with 2 warriors against lots of strength. It's what Nurgle's good at. So the absolute key to this is the Beast of Nurgle versus the Skinks. We haven't managed to remove any Skinks, so that is quite a big ask. See how Mmcnaughton sets up here. This is good. I think I discussed this before the match, that I'd split up the players as much as possible here, hoping that he overloads the line of scrimmage with players. But in doing that, I would want at least, say, the Pest to go a bit further forwards, probably everyone a bit further forwards, to move forwards and try and take advantage of that, rather than letting him have all this space jumping around. We'll see what happens. Again. So with this setup, you're kind of hoping for this ultra-aggressive defense here, and another reason to do this is, and again having players further forwards, is you can really capitalize on a blitz if that happens. With this far back, with slow Nurgle, not so much. So I would have liked these players definitely 1 if not 2 spaces forward. Nice to be using kick at least. Riot is great news. Lose a turn. Only have to defend for 7 turns now. That's fantastic. What's this guy doing? Sideline cage? building out the skinks bit. I'm surprised he went for the pickup before any blocks. That hurts, but we were due at least a KO after so few armor breaks in the first half. It does mean he didn't get to use his mighty blow. So, yeah, if he had used his mighty blow, that would have been an injury. That's not. Oh, that's quite nice. That's my mistake as well. I should have blocked that way to get 2 blocks in. Why is this guy's doing nothing? Okay, what do we do here? You could man-mark these 4 Saurus with rotters, but is that the right thing to do? Not so sure. Maybe you'd be tempted to put the beast here, but he'd easily get an assist and block them back, and more importantly, it ties up your beast, who's really there to stop these things from scoring, hopefully. Again, it's a shame these guys so far back. It's nice he's got the level up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't really blitz this, which I'd like to do. Maybe the mighty blow is the best target in that case. Not a lot of options, but both coaches being very cautious of each other. And I don't think he even needs to be. I guess it doesn't hurt putting him here for now. Darking 2 players, which is good. He's probably going to bring the Krotsigor in to get that guard assist and get the beast out of the way. That's probably the most value he can provide for now. I don't hate that. Now on that push, I would leave him there and move this warrior in here rather than having 2 warriors on the one Taurus. Maybe that was a go for it. Again, from being so far back, so probably not worth just going to go for it there either. That's quite a good position there. Quite like that move. Playing very centrally, doesn't have a lot of time. The wizard's the key here, and now is not the time to use it. So we'll just have to see how this plays out over the next couple of turns. Being a very wide cage here, probably because of the wizard. Ooh, another of those. Mighty blow is a bit annoying, but not too bad at the same time. I'm surprised the Saurus didn't come in here to get this 2 dice block. I probably won't follow that up, but that's good for you. Whoa! There comes the fireball. Wow, what's that hitting? 2 skinks, not bad. 3 Saurus, 5 players. You can go for attrition, I guess 5 players at the start of your turn is the one to do. And if you're amazingly lucky, it might give you a block on the ball, but I don't think it's the right choice. Yeah, you want to be saving that risk of that wizard firebolt, lightning bolt on the ball for a couple of turns later, I think. Still, it's been done, and 1 skink out. That's good news. Saurus down, and 3 resists. That average, about what you expect. Attrition fireballs aren't great, as everyone comes to learn eventually. Unless you're hitting, I don't know, 6 players, or unless you're hitting a lot of armor 7 players. The armor value does count, doesn't it? Yeah. It's generally not that good. However, does that give you a shot on the ball? Say the beast went there. Oh no, it doesn't. Not an easy one anyway. Just get your tackles on the ball probably, but we'll see. Blitz the skink and move that rot around to here. Worth doing. That's nice. That tying that Saurus up from behind with a rotter. I like that. These ones too. Probably gets him blocked. In this situation, this Saurus blocks that rotter away, freeing this one up. Not like you do about that. That's probably the best you could do to tie those guys up there. I do like leaving the pest to go back here. He's your safety. That's the play you want to be seeing from him. One dice block. Cause too many problems, but at the same time, you don't really want the crocs free to roam around. Dodge is a bit of a shame. Worth to go for it. Get on the ball. That's nice. So, yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Should he have followed up with the warrior? Probably not, because he just blocks him back and gets in there anyway, and gets a free block. So this isn't bad. As I say, that one blocks him, frees him up. I think I would have made that a 3-dice block myself. Especially when you don't have block, you want to be creating 3-dice blocks. Be more reliable and to be more successful as well. More chance of getting a power. Surprised at this. Again, only a stun. Surprised he came back there. I think I'm surprised at this as well. Oh, of course, he can run all those guys around. So yeah, if we hadn't used the wizard, we'd blitz one of these skinks down, knock some guys up, probably force him to come down here next turn, and then strike with the lightning bolt. As it is, he's feeling a lot more safe, a lot more secure now. As I said at the start, the risk of the wizard is more powerful, I guess, than the wizard itself tends to be. A threat with the wizard. So that's my big takeaway from this game probably, and most games with a wizard, because I tend to do exactly the same. I'm tempted into a 5+ person attrition fireball, and it will almost always disappoint you. Now we did get the beast free there, so I think what we had to do there was pull the beast back 1, 2, 3, 4 up here, mark everything down here up, and try and get in the face of these skinks. Then when he does go past, potentially can get the beast on the ball carrier. Ouch. Got to be worth a reroll, that one. Here comes the blitz. Pow. Now if you hadn't used the reroll, is that worth a dodge? Go for it, go for it. Maybe not. No, this is okay. Probably not worth that much of a risk. Guard proving very important here. Yeah, with this sort of positioning, he can quite safely set up a sideline cage now and score net the turn after that. About the... oh, yeah, I'm surprised at that. I would have just moved the skinks down here. Simple sideline cage. Somewhat risky, but you can just... you can only get the corner, then he gets pushed away again, and the skink scores. Again, with the wizard, that would be a straight lightning bolt. Maybe a fireball on the sideline cage. Probably not, though. wizard straight onto that skink, then wherever it lands you can blitz the skink in the way and get the ball, or scatter it into the crowd, see where it lands and be in control. Another 1 dice forced there. That's quite nice. Okay, what do we do here? Here, you have to get the beast onto the ball, even if this blocks it away. Got to sort of engineer a how, I guess, here. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's with the beast, I guess. Leaving him and him. Someone else comes in for an assist, which you don't want, so mark those guys up. Yeah, I think throughout getting the beast on the ball carrier is always the best option in this sort of scenario. But this I don't like quite as much. If we had blitzed the beast in there, that rotter could have moved into here, making things more difficult. Right, we could have done that. Oh, we are getting the blitz. Oh, very nice. 2 dice. Push. Does mean he gets quite an easy 2 dice block on the beast. Again, if this rotter had moved afterwards, moved in this way to here, it cancels all those assists. So this Saurus doesn't get the block that he wants. And these skinks don't get to block the rotter very easily either because of the guard. Instead, what would have happened is this warrior gets blocked away, one of these comes in, and things get sorted out that way. But he'd be in a much better position. And this is why stand firm is probably his next skill. I think. It's quite a slow road to getting there with the Beast of Nurgle, seeing as they sit around for a lot of the match. Isn't too bad, lots of pushes. Lots of pushes. Doesn't have an easy route through here anymore. Turn 14. But we're going to see a cage here. That stun's a bit annoying. That wasn't a stun, he could just mark him up for probably the most crucial turn next. So again, probably the best option here is getting the beast on the ball. Trying to mark up the front of this. It's very difficult with the lack of strength we have right now. Ball's not in range of scoring next turn, and neither is any of the skink. We're not going to see a score. We're going to see a touchdown. That's important. Instead, what? What do we do? We don't really have any players here. Got this guy. I guess if this rotter comes round here, we can get a 1 dice. Push that there. What do? See if we can engineer then a blitz onto the Saurus, pushes the ball carrier, pushes him out here. We don't really have anyone to take advantage of that. So instead, probably do the same, but push this Saurus up here, push the skink out, and not leave any room to assist back, to push the beast back. So what will actually happen? Bringing the warrior up's quite good, but they're only strength move 4. We can only get to here. But here, without go for it. Lizards have a lot of speed. They'll probably be caging up around here, ideally. So bringing the beastman back is probably the best to go, rather. Probably the good option. And yeah, putting him there, maybe just blitzing straight off with the beast is the best. And it's not a turnover at least. It is a pretty simple 2 dice. Push back. So it was potentially even worth the red dice block on the Saurus there to hopefully push something better. Just to get in there to sort of cancel his assists, so one of the skinks has to block the Ratter and so on. Ooh. Oh yeah. Oh, it's the one with block. Oh, it was a shame. Fairly decent play from Braves here. Oh, 3 out, I mean. Right, with that position, I would go straight for the cage dive. That would be a 5+. Got a reroll. So that's about a 50% chance of succeeding and getting the ball out of there. So it looks scary. Ah, it's diving tackle, so you have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's fine. Oh, see. I would also take that first. It'd be nice. You'd probably feel like this game's a draw either way, so it's worth taking these blocks, but against armor 9, you don't have block, it's probably not going to pay off, you don't have claw or mighty blow. I'd do this first, see where the ball lands, and probably protect it. If that works. Oh. Well, ignore all my advice. Oh. Oh, that was a silly apothecary, was that? No benefit at all there to use the apothecary, I don't think. It was just to badly hurt. But it's always just going to be a no casualty, but it's 10-15. What's he going to do? Oh, here we go. Beautiful. Just what I want to see, and a power to top it off too. Fantastic. Oh, another KO. Amazing. I'm really happy with that. And the ball goes there. That's not the best. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess even if it scatters out, it'd be better. Like that. That was a bit of luck, has to be said. So what's going to happen here? This skink is just going to go and hand it off to the skink, who's going to score. Probably. Graves has 2 rerolls, which is a bit unnecessary. I find myself with 2 rerolls in the last turn quite often as well. Oh, that was necessary. I wouldn't have taken that block. Very key play to be made here. And if he'd used his reroll on that block, he would have lost. Or I can just fail the pickup. Which means it's going to be a 1-0 victory. Congratulations. Very nice. Loved that surf. That cage dive. That was beautiful. That won the game. Quite simply. The wizard could have done it, but didn't do. The beast perhaps could have done it, but didn't do. But we got there in the end. Now we can go hunting for skinks. Hunting for his 1 point that he needs. Doesn't quite get, that's a shame. Try and get some SPP on the beast. Not quite happening. Do we see a salt foul? Oh, it won't be salty, would it? But I just foul, out of respect. Turn 16 respect foul. That's what I'd like to see. Ooh. Oh, that wasn't ideal, really, seeing as that pass was to agility 2, and there was an agility 3 rotter standing just next to him. You want to pass to the guy who's more likely to catch it. But anyway, it worked. That was nice. The warrior got the MVP, levels him up. The rookie skink gets the MVP. 5 armor breaks to 8 armor breaks, that is not very many. And let's just have a quick look over here. 35 blocks to 54 blocks. I guess that's what you expect, seeing as you're standing next to a lot of Saurus with players who were there to get hit. So based on that, 2 KOs and 1 injury is very lucky, especially when you compare your own 2 KOs and 1 injury. And let's just take a look at the team. So the warrior leveled up, got to 10 SPP, got block. That's actually quite a good choice, going straight from 5 to 10 SPP, because now he's only 6 from leveling up. If it was a player who just hit 6 SPP, I'd be more tempted to go for Mighty Blow to try and speed up his development to his next skill. But now he's fairly close to his next level. I'll probably take Mighty Blow then. What else? What else? Oh, the Pester got leveled up and he got block, which we discussed. Very good. This rotter, I would be going for a vanity pass on. Try and get block probably, and then just leave him on the line of scrimmage till he dies. I quite like building a block foul appearance rotter. I'm one of the maybe 2 coaches in the Rebel who actually choose foul appearance as a skill. Yeah, it's looking good. That was quite a nice win. So that's all for this time. I apologise for not making enough of these, despite being a mentor apparently. So until then, I'll see you next time.